you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
If you saw my last video, you saw that I got like a Father's Day card for Christopher. I know that Father's Day technically isn't for like 2 weeks, but we don't know how long he's gonna be here. He could be leaving in the next couple of days, or he could be here for another week. We literally have no idea, but I highly doubt that he'll still be here come Father's Day, so I kind of want to go ahead and get this out of the way now. And I was trying to come up with something that we could do, like to give him with the card, because, you know, I was trying to find something that we could do with what we already have, and it was kind of, I was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to have to go buy a bunch of supplies and stuff, because this is like a very last minute thing. So I went on Pinterest and was looking for Father's Day like DIY gifts, and I found something that I actually already had all the supplies for, and I was like, that's actually a really good idea. There is one other thing that I could do. He's always talking about wanting like pictures to hang up in his truck, so I could like just print off some pictures for that. And I gave him that as a gift a long time ago. Like, I printed off a bunch of pictures and bought thumbtacks for him to put. It was back when he had the Camaro, and he was gonna like tack it all to the roof of the Camaro, but then he never ended up getting around to doing it. And now all those pictures aren't up to date. Like, none of them are gonna have Jace in them. So I might also get some other pictures printed. However, the plan that I did find on Pinterest last night was shrinky dink things. And we actually already had shrinky dink paper from a couple months ago when I got it. Just had to go find it. So we have the paper. But basically, I saw an idea where they made shrinky dink keychains. And I actually already have the keychain pieces too, because I bought a pack of keychains that I was gonna use to make like little crochet keychain things, and I never got around to doing that. But I still have a whole bag of the keychains somewhere. I gotta find those too. But I was like, I have shrinky dink paper and the keychain thing, so this is perfect. So I found 2 different ideas. One of them was a handprint, and the other one was like a note. You know, it was like you make it look like a piece of notebook paper and let the kid write a note. London's the only one that knows how to write. So I'm gonna let London do the notebook paper one and let her write like, dear dad, whatever, love London, whatever she wants to say. And then for Ashlyn and Jace, I'm gonna do the handprint one, although I might do Jason's foot, because I think it might be a little bit easier. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna do those. I gotta go find the keychains. And why are you being so clumsy today? Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have acknowledged you, huh? You were fine until you realized I saw that. Can you get a diaper? I'm ready for him to learn to fetch his own diapers. Does he actually know? You actually know how to do it! Yay! Thank you! Thank you! This is the first time he's actually done that. Thank you! But now he's gonna juke me out and be like, no, you had 2. I just need 1. Give me 1. Can I have 1, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got a diaper. You gotta keep practicing that trick because it will help me out a lot when you learn to fetch your diapers. I love when they get to that stage where they can, when you say, hey, go get a diaper, and they bring you a diaper. I'm getting off track. I was just in the garage and found my bag of keychains, but I also found one of my photo albums that I have out there. And everyone, including me, used to say that London was my twin. Like, through and through, London was my twin. But once she hit probably about 3 or 4, she started looking more like her dad. And now she's basically the spitting image of him, just with lighter eyes and lighter hair. But now that Ashlyn's 3, about to be 4, and a lot of other people, a lot of people noticed this a while ago, but I just finally started seeing how much Ashlyn looks like me now. Sometimes I see it and sometimes I don't, because Jace and London look a lot alike. Everyone tells me that Jace looks like me, but Jace looks like London, and London looks like Christopher now. But as a baby, London looked like me. It's so confusing. But now I can actually kind of see where Ashlyn does look like me now. She just has darker features. Not that much darker though. My hair color was honestly not much lighter than Ashlyn's was. My hair was like a dirty blonde. Hers is kind of like very light brown. And I have hazel eyes and she has brown eyes. But I was 6 here. But how much does Ashlyn look like me in those? I think there should be better examples somewhere. Hang on a minute, buddy. I'll have to put up one of her 4-year pictures so you can really see what I mean. In the glare, I feel like that's a good example of where Ashlyn looks like me. I really saw it last month when I took Ashlyn's 4-year-old pictures. I could really see it in those. That's not yours. I need to find the other one that has more like young pictures of me. This one is a lot older. See, this is where I could see Jace when I was around 1 or 2. I can kind of see Jace there. But, alright, it's not even attached, so I'll just take it out. I feel like I can kind of see Ashlyn in that. Do you see Ashlyn? That is even an Ashlyn expression right there. That is definitely one of her expressions. See, I was 6 here, but this was back when I used to give myself bangs. I cut my hair off in school, and the teacher put it in an envelope and stapled it to my agenda. Do you see Ashlyn? This is me 1 year in middle school whenever I literally did not know it was picture day at all. And this is how I looked that day when I realized it was picture day. I was wearing yoga pants. I mean, the outfit isn't as bad, besides, you know, I got like a bunch of stuff going on down there, but literally I had my hair in a messy behind bun with a headband on it. I hate that school picture so much. But look, this is me for when around me and Christopher got together. When I was in I think I had just started. Wait, no, I would have just finished 9th grade or 10th grade. I think I just finished 10th grade. Yeah.
I think it's funny. Jay, stop curling your toes.
Don't touch.
Open your tootsies. His foot is blue. I don't know what to do with this. I don't think it's blue.
Alright.
Chase, turn straight. Now do it. Yeah. Yes, it's his foot. It's Tootsie.
Ashley, come cut your chain.
I need to cut one thing. Daddy. Here.
Hang on a second.
We made this for you.
I'm supposed to look at everything? What do I look at first? Card?
Yeah.
Wiener dog.
It's a wiener dog that got full of money.
Excuse me. God dang. Happy Dad's Day.
Early.
I don't even know when Dad's Day is.
The 12th. Figured you won't be here then, so might as well go ahead and do it.
Mom opened that in the store we got it from.
That's Widowy and Ola.
Saw it at Target and was like, can't not get that.
Oh, a new keychain thing.
It's my hand.
How is that your hand? That's small.
She thinks it. She made it.
I didn't think they'd shrink that much.
There's a small hand there.
She put it in the oven. Look at Jason's
This?
Tootsie.
It's a shrinky dink.
Oh.
Dad, I got to look at Jason's Tootsie.
Well, I'm looking at everything in here, thanks.
Jason's Tootsies. I need you. Know.
Let him see it.
With a foot.
A foot.
Well. That's a little too big to put on my keys.
You probably put it on your rear view mirror.
I love you, 10 billion. Thanks.
Mom said I have to write it. She
Yeah?
wrote it on the whiteboard.
I can tell you wrote it.
The picture.
A lot of pictures.
Maybe you'll actually get around to putting them up this time.
I'm not tax anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Where?
Upstairs. The same ones I bought you from the last time?
I had some from work.
The other pictures that I gave you the last time are all out of date now.
What do we? That is one of my favorite pictures of him. Look at that little faux hawk in me. Really? Alright.
White No. I don't know.
London's hair, dude.
My hair looks like what?
It's short.
He doesn't have a drink.
Foot and hand I could put on my keys, but well, actually, I don't know. Like a break or something.
If not, you can just put them on your mirror.
Yeah, I might just do that with
So,
Mommy.
Raven,
It's
John,
alright.
which
Wanted to, of course my battery went to that.
Mom, what's going on?
While I try and get started on dinner, I wanted to do like a little life update. It's not really a life update, but sort of a life update. Because basically, Christopher left for Indiana just over 2 weeks ago. Basically, about 2 weeks ago, Christopher left for Indiana, and we assumed he would not be back anytime soon, but obviously we were wrong. And this would be a lot easier to explain with him because he gets it more than I get it. But yeah, this light's not. He went to this job in Indiana, worked there for 2 weeks, and then starts telling me, by the way, this local, it's not even his local. He is in local South Carolina's local. So it's not even his local, but he's like, by the way, the local's going on strike, so there's not gonna be any work this weekend. And I'm like, great, that's awesome. And then he's like, however, but whatever, I'm supposed to be starting this other job in Indiana on Tuesday. And they're not being affected by the strike, so it'll be good. You know, I won't have work this weekend, but I'm gonna go start this new job on Tuesday, it'll be fine. And then he comes back again the next day and is like, never mind, turns out that the strike does affect me starting that other job, and I don't know what's going on at this point. So then he's like, well, if they're all on strike and I don't know how long it's gonna take them to figure this out, there's no point in me wasting money sitting around in a hotel room for them to figure this out, so he came home so he could wait it out at home. And so he's been here since Friday night, and it is now Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And apparently they're supposed to be having a meeting on Thursday to decide what's going on, because I don't know, boss guy something kind of wants Christopher to go back to where he was in Indiana. Then there's still the other job that he was trying to go to in Indiana. And he's even talking about maybe going back to the job that he was at in Kentucky for however many months he was there. So there's just a lot. We don't really know what is really gonna happen. He calls me one day and is like, I hope you're ready to move here soon. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? We literally just renewed our lease. He's been screaming at me all day long. I'm like, we literally just renewed our lease, so I don't know what you're talking about. We will be doing no moving right now. We can't just break our lease. And then he's like, I don't know, in like the next six-ish months. And I'm like, still don't think that's gonna happen. Anyways, basically he tells me, basically he tells me, I'm gonna transfer back to the Ohio local because there's no work here, and I'm still gonna have to travel. There's not anything up here for you. No. He's like, I'm still gonna have to travel for the time being, obviously, but in the future, if we ever did choose to move back to Ohio, I'll already be a part of the local again and would hopefully have more local work. If that makes any sense. So that's why I had to go get him the money order, and then I had to go overnight like some badges and stuff from the job that he was just at before he went to Indiana. He had to send back the badges because it was like a nuclear site, whatever. So he had to send those back in and close out his like union dues with the South Carolina local and start putting in his transfer for the Ohio local. So technically, for the time being, nothing really changes. He's still gonna be working out of town, out of state, whatever. Really, it only would make a difference if we ever did decide to move back to Ohio, which is not something that we currently plan to do, or that would be anytime soon, really. It's annoying that a local that he's not even a part of is going on strike right now and is causing him to not be able to work, to miss out on work. So he's currently waiting to see what they decide, if they come to an agreement and
I cleaned up the table.
The strike ends and he can go back to work like normal. If not, he might have to start looking for somewhere else to go. He's talking about Washington and all this other crap, and I'm like, no. Washington is quite far. Because I mean, Indiana's already like 10 hours. Washington, that's a lot. And transferring back to the Ohio local also makes it possible for him to go work in Ohio again, because like ever since he transferred out, he hasn't really been able to work in Ohio. But they haven't really, like, he hasn't been able to work in Ohio a lot since he transferred out, because he's no longer part of the Ohio local. So going back to that local, he would be able to go back to working in Ohio again, which obviously it's still traveling and working out of state, but he does have friends there, so at least it would be cheaper for him to work there, because he wouldn't have to pay so much for hotels and Airbnbs and stuff there, because he has friends and family there. But you know, this is not really stuff that affects much right now. Like, basically everything's still gonna be the same for the foreseeable future, because it sucks like it would be nice to go back to him not having to travel like at all, because we lived in Ohio for like 5 years and he only ever had to work away from home once, and it was less than 4 hours away, whereas now he basically always has to work away from home and is usually 5+ hours away. On one side, I mean, uprooting everything and moving out of state is a whole process that I would not want to do again. But I mean, as nice as it would be to not have to worry about like traveling for work all the time, I don't know that I could move that far away from family all over again. That was the whole point in us coming here. It just feels like a double-edged sword. An impossible decision, but it's a decision we can't make right now anyways, because we do not have the funds to do a big move right now, and we are stuck in a lease right now, so there's not anything we can do basically for almost a year, and even then, who knows? I have no clue. And Ashlyn's birthday is tomorrow, and I still have no freaking idea what we're gonna do, and it is driving me insane.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.